April 2025. The world watches as two nuclear-armed neighbours, India and Pakistan, drift closer to another flashpoint. What began as a brutal terrorist attack in Kashmir has now escalated into a military showdown. This is the complete story behind Operation Sindoor, the Pahalgam tragedy, India's retaliatory strikes, Pakistan's response, and the potential threat to global peace.
AK-47 लेकर घूमते हैं हाथ में लॉलीपॉप की तरह। Innocent।
6 साल की बच्ची।
बच्चे नहीं है, टाइम बॉम्ब है साले, आतंकवादी के पिल्ले हैं।
It was a peaceful morning in Pahalgam, a scenic town in Indian-administered Kashmir, known for its beauty and tourism. But on April 22, 2025, everything changed. A coordinated terror attack ripped through a busy tourist hub, leaving 26 civilians dead, most of them Hindu pilgrims. Over 50 were critically injured. Videos from the scene showed chaos, blood on the streets, screaming families, and a deep sense of shock that such a tragedy could happen in broad daylight. A group calling itself the Resistance Front, believed to be a proxy for the banned Lashkar-e-Taiba, claimed responsibility. India immediately blamed terror groups operating from across the border in Pakistan. The Indian Prime Minister condemned the attack, calling it a cowardly act of terrorism, and vowed a strong response inside the war rooms of New Delhi. Discussions began. This wasn't going to be just another diplomatic protest. Intelligence sources had reportedly pinpointed terror training camps across the border. Defence advisors, RAW officials and IAF commanders planned a strike, codenamed Operation Sindoor. The name Sindoor, symbolising sacred red, was chosen to honour the memory of the victims and signify India's resolve. Unlike the Balakot strikes in 2019, this would be more surgical, more lethal, more precise. At 03:40 AM IST on May 7th, the operation was greenlit. Indian Air Force Rafale jets, armed with SCALP cruise missiles and AASM Hammer precision bombs, soared through the night sky. In just 23 minutes, they hit 3 primary targets: Bahawalpur in Punjab, Muridke near Lahore, and Muzaffarabad in Pakistan-administered Kashmir. These were believed to be strongholds of Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Taiba. According to Indian defence officials, the strike killed over 100 militants, destroyed bunkers, and disrupted communication grids, all while avoiding civilian casualties. India released satellite images and infrared footage, claiming the mission was an extraordinary success. Pakistan responded swiftly. Its foreign ministry called it a blatant act of aggression. Islamabad denied any terror infrastructure was hit, instead claiming that 31 civilians were killed and 57 injured, including women and children. The Pakistan army claimed it shot down 5 Indian jets and retaliated with artillery fire along the line of control. Back in India, the public mood was tense but supportive. Cities across Punjab, Kashmir, and Rajasthan were placed on high alert. In Amritsar, mock drills were carried out involving blackout sirens, power cuts, and emergency evacuations. Citizens were told to stay indoors. Fighter jets patrolled the skies over Chandigarh and Pathankot. Mobile internet was cut off in many border towns. Schools and markets remained closed. Just a day later, on May 8th at 12:30 p.m, Indian air defence systems picked up multiple drone incursions over Punjab and northern Rajasthan. Reports claimed drones attempted to hit military installations near Amritsar and Jammu. The Indian Army responded with short-range surface-to-air missiles, downing several UAVs. In retaliation, India carried out limited strikes on suspected drone launch pads in Lahore's cantonment zone. The international community was alarmed. The United States, United Kingdom, China and Turkey all called for immediate de-escalation. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres issued a statement urging both sides to avoid further violence and return to diplomatic dialogue. But on the ground, military build-up continued. To understand why every spark between India and Pakistan is so dangerous, we must look at history. Since 1947, the two nations have fought 3 full-scale wars, with Kashmir at the heart of the conflict. The 1999 Kargil War and the 2019 Balakot strikes are still fresh in public memory. But now, with advanced drone tech, cyber warfare, and high-precision missiles, the consequences of modern conflict could be catastrophic. Amidst the chaos, media on both sides amped up their nationalistic tones. Indian outlets praised Operation Sindoor as a masterstroke. Pakistani channels called it an illegal and cowardly strike. Disinformation spread on social media, with fake videos and old footage circulated to inflame tensions. Fact-checkers struggled to keep up. Truth became a casualty in the fog of war. Thank you for watching. This was our deep dive into Mission Sindoor, India's most precise and controversial military operation in recent years.